have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Love for you to join the community that I am committed to build here on YouTube. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are struggling with a little bit of self-confidence, if you look for validation in others, if you are waiting for someone to come save you and rescue you, this video is for you. I have been there. I have been someone that has allowed things in my life due to lack of self-love, lack of respect for myself, and me needing and wanting validation of others for me to feel the best, feel confident, and for me to feel valuable in this world. But let me tell you, absolutely not no more. Absolutely not no more. In this video, I am going to share with you the things that have helped me, what I have done, and a little bit of my experience of how it was being in the mindset of needing validation from others, and how my life now has transformed because I don't need that, because I provide that for myself. I have been able to build self-confidence, and I continue to build. Not every day is perfect. Not every day I am in the same wavelength, in the same energy, but I live in my self-confidence a lot more than I used to before. I am so excited to share this video with you. I want to say this is me. This is what I have experienced, and this is what has helped me. Some things might resonate, some things might not. I am thankful and grateful that you clicked on this video and that you are taking the time to listen to what I have to say. And I hope that I say, even if it's one sentence that resonates with you and that helps you throughout your journey of self-discovery and self-confidence. That is my purpose of sharing what I have been through. Let me just get right into it. So this has been a journey, for sure. It has been a journey for me to get to a place where I am comfortable and where I'm happy and confident within myself, create a mindset for myself to heal myself, depend on me to be able to move forward and achieve everything that I want to do. And one of those things is creating self-love and self-confidence for myself. I am a much happier person nowadays, and I believe that it truly shows. When you believe in yourself, when you radiate that energy of self-love, you attract a lot of beautiful things in your life. I want to start by sharing a story that really helped me reflect and that helped me put my thoughts together for this video. Last week, I picked up my brother from high school. He is a freshman in high school, and I was just asking him, how's it going? You know, have you made any new friends? You know, I remember me being in high school. I want to provide a safe space for him to share things with me. I thought about my high school experience, and the thing that stood out to me the most, and I did say it and I shared with him, was I was very mean to myself when I was growing up in high school. I was so self-conscious, and I definitely didn't have self-confidence. When I got home that day, I felt a little bit of an energy shift, feeling sad for 14, 15-year-old self. My high school experience, and even it spilling over to my early 20s and relationships that I had with men, it really correlated to the way that I felt about myself. It really confirmed on how sad I was back then and how much I didn't value myself, and I didn't really learn that until I had to go through a heartbreak a few years ago that really changed my mind and my perspective. That really lingered with me for a few years. You know, the way that I viewed myself and the way that I valued myself, it didn't really change until this really intentional journey that I have been on. But we are here now. I would love to share the things that I have done and the things that have helped me throughout the years to build myself up, to glow up, to radiate this energy of confidence. You know, I went through a detachment when we decided to not be a part of each other's lives. I'm not gonna lie, it really shook me up. There was other things happening in my life during that time that really broke me down. It made me really doubt myself. It really made me doubt my intuition, doubt my ability of choosing friends, partners. It really made me doubt myself, and it made me lose trust within myself. So I was in a really dark place for a really long time. That led me to isolating myself. In a way it was by choice, but in a way it wasn't by choice. I was just afraid of getting hurt again, I started going to therapy, talk about my relationships, and I really wanted to focus on this specific thing, what love meant to me. And to be honest with you, it took me so long to realize what love meant to me because I didn't love myself. So how could I really sit here and tell you that I understood what love was if I never felt that for me? That was the first thing that I had to realize, was that I did not love myself and accept that. Like, I think at times I did feel like that girl, you know, like I was going out, I was partying, like I was talking to people, and yeah, that gave me boost of ego for a little bit, but it didn't last long. And when things really got rough, like I allowed myself to really get into deep holes. So how much self-love did I really have for myself? Probably not a lot. I couldn't get past things. I allowed things to really break me down. I'm not in that place anymore at all, but I share these stories because it's not easy. Finding self-love when you feel so low about yourself is really truly a journey, and you really have to be committed to yourself. You have to want to get to a place where you value yourself more than anybody could ever value you. When you know yourself more than anybody could ever know you. Like, if you put in the work, you will change your mindset. First thing, I enjoy to be alone. Honey, you need to learn how to be alone. Enjoy being in your own presence. Appreciate the time that you are alone. I am absolutely in love with being by myself. I've created such a comfort being alone, being in my thoughts, me being able to discover myself in ways that I could have never, ever imagined. And Solitude brought me that. It brought me exactly that. It was not easy in the beginning. In the beginning, it was so hard because I had such negative thoughts. So being by myself and not distracting myself with other things, people, partying, not having those distractions and really sitting with my thoughts was scary. The very beginning of this journey, it was not a fun one because I did not have the mindset that I have now. So it was scary, but I had to push through. Practicing solitude, allowing myself to be alone, was the biggest gift that I could give myself. Nowadays, I know how to pour into me. I know how to fill my own cup. I don't expect relationships. I don't expect my career. I don't expect anything else to fulfill me but my own self. And truly, because I've been able to do that, I think that's why I like being by myself, because I discovered the best parts of myself when I was alone, when I went through things alone, allowing my own advice and my own thoughts to get me to the places that I wanted to be. I was not really hearing outside noise other than, reading, hearing podcasts, hearing from experts. Yes, of course, that helped me as well, but I wasn't really looking for people's opinions to be able to validate me. I was validating myself. Now, when I am around people, it's always a joyful moment. I always see it as a plus. I know how to check myself. I'm very self-aware. I've set boundaries. I know, hey, I'm okay to hang out, or you know what, I'm not okay to hang out. I have no problem and no issue saying no anymore. I don't. I am so self-aware of the things that I want, I am capable of, and what type of energy that I am gonna allow within my space. My energy, my time is so valuable to me that I'm not gonna just allow anybody to be in my space. I always want to make sure that I am at my best to be around people, because I definitely give the best energy when I am at my best. Solitude, learning how to be alone, learning how to heal yourself, knowing how to cope with your own things in your own way is gonna provide so much value for you. And it builds up your self-confidence, because when I went through the difficult times, whether it was breakup, financial issue, me being depressed, when I did those things by myself, it built me up, because I'm like, girl, you did that. Nobody else but you. You looked for you. You looked within inside of you to be able to make that change. Those little changes have boosted me up, and it builds your self-confidence, because I'm like, girl, you are the one that is giving you everything that you possibly need. The advice, all the love, all the care, fun times, you create that for yourself. Learn how to love to be in your energy. Second thing that has helped me, I love music and I love to dance. And so in 2019, I heard my favorite artist for the first time on the Meek Mill album. I heard Melly on his album, and I looked her up on Instagram. She had just released
See Me. I remember listening to it. I was going through a hard time, and again, my self-worth was attached to a relationship, to a man. I heard See Me and I was listening to it over and over again. I probably listened to that song over 10 times a day. I love that song. She started to release more music and I just continued to fall in love with her even more because Melly creates music for the bad bitches. When I listen to her music, it makes me feel so empowered. It makes me feel confident. It makes me feel like I'm that girl. I'm the prize. Like, why am I tripping over these men? She really spoke to my soul, and I continued to listen to her all the time, and I was really internalizing the lyrics that I was listening to, and I started to feel more confident because I started to believe it. Sometimes you fake it until you make it, and that's probably what was going on in that time. I was listening to the music. Even if I didn't feel that way, it helped me build me up to feel that way. Till this day, I still listen to her. I love her. She's my favorite artist, and she continues to make music for my soul. She is truly someone that has helped me build myself up, build self-confidence. I'm really truly sharing what has worked for me, and it could be funny to some, but to me, this is what has helped me, and what worked is that I love to dance. I have my own little dance parties here in my home. I dance, I sing. That really boosts my spirit, and it helps with my self-confidence because I'm feeling like that girl. Like, I'm feeling the music, I'm looking at myself, I'm feeling beautiful, I'm feeling gorgeous, I'm feeling great. I have realized that when I am in that space, when I am dancing, when I am singing, when I'm listening to Melly's music, it helps me. So I do that consistently. I listen to Melly every single day. It really has helped me rewire my brain to believing that I am that girl. Find the thing that boosts you up, that boosts your spirits, that boosts self-confidence. For me, it's listening to music, it's dancing, and I make a mental note of it, so then when I'm not feeling my best, then I can resort to that. I can resort to that to lift me up, to boost my spirit. Here's another thing that has also helped my self-confidence is being grateful. I'm not always happy with my weight. I have shifted my mentality in being very grateful for what I have. Even if I'm not as happy with my body, I know that I have the ability to change it. I know that if I were to stay committed to working out, like, I definitely could build the body that I want. Look at it in a different perspective. I'm so grateful that I have both my legs, both my arms, that I'm able to see, that I'm able to speak, that I'm able to hear. Like, I definitely look at things very differently now and be more grateful for what I do have and not for what I don't have. Things that I can change, being able to take accountability for that. Like, girl, you know what you need to do to get to that place. Work with what you have right now. Only have control of yourself, so control the way that you view you. And I guarantee you, because it has happened to me, the people that I was attracting into my life were aligned to where I was in my life in that current moment. When I was in a dark place, when I did not love myself, I was attracting the people that could see that weakness in me. I was attracting people that knew that they could take advantage of my kindness. The way that I viewed myself and the way that I valued myself was the same way that they viewed and valued me as well. Loving myself, and once I started to feel more confident, it all fell into place. It all aligned. Attracting new people to my life, they're more aligned to who I am, and they know the energy that I bring because I've worked on it for so long. You know, like, I've worked on being the best version of myself by doing all the things that I have talked about, building myself up, by trusting myself, by being alone within my own thoughts, and really understanding who I am as a person. And I'm lucky to be here. I'm lucky to have the friends that I have, and I'm lucky to get the opportunity to continue to grow every single day. So that brings me self-love and confidence. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity to change my mindset and to see all the growth. The biggest compliment is, you've changed. Of course I've changed. I don't want to be the person that you knew 5 years ago. I want to be able to be evolved, especially for the better, especially for the better. Ironic thing that I did in high school, even though I wasn't, you know, as confident, and I definitely don't feel that I had self-love, is that I got second tattoo when I was 17, and it says love yourself. I feel that, like, I always knew, like, you need to continue to remind yourself to love yourself. So I got it here on my shoulder actually, and it's so crazy to think about that. In those years of my life, I definitely didn't have the best love and confidence within myself, but I knew that I always wanted it, to always continue to remind myself, like, be kind, love yourself, like that's the most important thing. That's crazy. Like I'm saying it right now, and wow, like I am proud. I am proud to be where I am right now. I definitely am. I am continuing to grow, and I will continue to share anything that I learned along the way. I hope that you find some value or something that resonated with you and that will help if you are also on the journey of self-love and self-discovery. Hope that you enjoyed this video and love yourself. Please don't forget to subscribe and also comment down below, like, what else do you want me to talk about? What things are you curious about? If I have any experience or any learnings that I could share, I am more than happy to do so. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment down below what you would like to see from me in the upcoming videos. Bye.